food.
Nice.
First day for a lot of students here. So let's give them something to talk about.
Let's go.
Let's rock this
We
joint.
can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
And even I don't know anymore.
Oh yeah!
Let's go! Woo!
I'm on camp. There we are. I'm on campus and I'm ready to raise hell.
Let's do it.
Good morning and welcome to the Students Come Back Carne Asada Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have you all with us. I am live this morning at a combination of places. I'm at a place called the Landing, and it's in the middle of three different schools here: Ivy Tech, IU Columbus, and Purdue University. So I got a little bit of everything. Our first hour, of course, is powered by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless, and I took that down for a reason.
I was about to say the truck looks a little emptier.
Yeah, it's a little emptier. I did some house cleaning last night. Problem is, I didn't put the puzzle back together, and I have a very good reason.
Oh,
I fell asleep.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
I fell asleep because I mapped everything out too. It's on my notebook, and of course, it's on my desk at home. It's not here with me.
Right.
So I got everything cleaned out. I was getting ready for tonight, and I said that getting things ready for tonight's game. Big game with the Indiana Fever. We'll talk about that during hour 3. And I said that will be my last project. And as soon as I laid my head down on my pillow, I realized half the truck's empty.
Yeah.
Oops.
Wait a minute. We're going 3 hours today? What do you got up your sleeve?
We're gonna try. Okay. It's more than likely we're gonna knock back down to 2, even during football season, because we get unlike other sports shows, save Pat McAfee, we get all our stuff done that we talk about. Do we mix in guests? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But,
save the possible 3 hours for when we have the picks and just say plan for 2, run over if needed.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we're gonna do from now on.
Rush to get through everything.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do from now on. One of my good friends later this week from North Carolina, Mr. David Glenn, will join me. So I got him in the works. I know I got all sorts of editing to do. Talk much? No. 13 after the hour. We're just getting started. And as I mentioned, a lot of students are coming back today. So of course, when my wife and I were coming in and we walked past the Landing, which is my usual spot to set up shop here, what's the first thing you find when you're about to start college? A table.
Ton of food.
Yes.
Welcome back. He's started getting the freshman 15.
I mean, bagels, all kinds of juice, pineapple, watermelon. There were donuts there, but the students wiped them out.
Donuts are always the first thing to go, dude. Everyone's got a channel there in their Homer Simpson.
You know, when I was at Northeast Missouri State,
Mm-hmm.
not only did I discover freedom, I discovered Hostess snack squares.
Game over. Game over.
I discovered them, and that was that.
Mm-hmm.
My parents would still send me a little bit of allowance. Guess where part of that went?
To get food.
Yes.
To get food.
To get food. Absolutely. Stuff on the docket today. The Big Dumper dumps his 50th most in history by most in Major League history by a catcher.
Yep. And none of them were cheap.
Come on, this is Cal Riley we're talking about.
Yeah.
And
And
any of his
last night's was no exception. That he cranked that doggone curveball.
Now, why are you going to throw a curveball to Cal Raleigh?
You don't, but yet again, we're on a path of history here. The way he's going to see 60 by the end of the season.
Could he see 70? Is there
Well,
enough time? Is there enough time for him to get to 70? If he goes on another
well,
tear,
that's the
there's a
thing. He
month.
would have to go on another tear because, as I'm looking at the schedule coming up here,
Mm-hmm.
they've got the Padres now. They travel to Cleveland for 3 to end August, and
He
September.
could go nuts at Jacobs Field.
Oh yeah,
He could.
September.
He's a lefty. He could go
Yeah.
nuts at Jacobs Field.
All right, looking at the tail end of their schedule here, going right into September.
Mm-hmm.
They start with 3 against the Rays. They've got 3 against the Braves. All this is on the road. They come back to Seattle for the Cardinals. They come back for the Angels for 4. They travel to Kansas City. They travel to Houston.
How many for Houston?
They've got 3 in Houston.
That decides the division. That decides not only the division, but it also may decide the wild card.
Yeah, the wild card is the wild card is loaded right now. We'll get into that in a little bit.
We'll get into that in a bit.
They've also got 3 against Colorado at home and 3 against the Dodgers at home to wrap up the season.
Damn.
It's not going to be easy for him to see 60, but I've got a feeling he'll get there.
I know he'll get there. But those 3 they got in Houston could decide the division. Matter of fact, it has the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, it has.
The last 2 seasons, whenever Seattle traveled to Houston, if Houston won the series, they won the division.
Yeah,
so those
Houston,
last 3 in H-Town may decide the division. Napoleon Jonemite is here.
Houston's only got a game and a half lead over Seattle right now.
Yeah, Seattle won last night, so they picked up a half a game.
Yeah. See, Houston doesn't have it much easier for their schedule from what I've been looking at as well.
Take a look. Let's see what we got.
Let's take a look. They wrap it up against the Rockies.
Launchpad City.
Yeah, they're at home coming up. They're starting a 3-set with Colorado.
3 with Colorado.
And they've got a 3-set with the Angels. 4-set with the Angels, I should say.
Oh, that's 7-game batting practice. And there's a big weapon coming back to the Astros lineup. His name, Yordan Alvarez.
They've also, and I'm looking at, this is just the home schedule because that's what I've been able to find. They've also got a 4-game set at home against the Yankees before the road trip.
Oh, boy. So that's an 11-game homestand?
That's what it's looking like, yes.
Well, let me get the full schedule here. Let me get the full schedule here.
That's what I'm grabbing right now.
Yeah.
I've got it right here. Okay, so they've got the they got an 11-game stand. Once they get done with the Yankees, they travel to Arlington to take on the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3-set. And then they got a 3-set against Toronto in Skydome.
ALCS championship preview. ALCS preview, maybe.
They've got a 3-set against the Braves in Atlanta. They travel back home to take on the Rangers. The aforementioned 3-game set with Seattle.
And that's the 19th, 20th, and 21st. So y'all get your tickets early down in H-Town because that will be a division decider.
And Houston wraps it up on the road in California with a 3-set against the A's and a 3-set against the Angels.
That Mariners series, where there are 2 series here that could decide the division, could decide the fate of the Astros. 3 against Texas and 3 against Seattle.
Yes, I can see that.
With a day off in between, because Texas just will not go away.
No, and that's the thing is, they might be 7 back, but there's still enough time for them to make a dent in things.
Matter of fact, they see the Rangers twice.
Yeah,
they see the Rangers 1 set
at home
twice.
And 1 set on the road.
Yep, 3 at home and 3 on the 3 on the road begin September 5th. 3 at home begins September 15th, which kicks off the final 6 games at Daikin Park for the Houston Astros. So division rides on the line, playoff positioning rides on the line for Houston. Matter of fact, they see the Yankees, Rangers, Seattle, and the Blue Jays. So possibly 4 playoff scenarios are going head-to-head.
That's crazy.
4 playoff scenarios are going, 4 playoff possibilities going head-to-head. So, and if anybody can weather that storm, it would be Houston.
Oh, easily.
If anybody can weather that storm, that it would be Houston. But I advise the Astros and Joe Espada, don't go too far ahead. Don't go looking ahead to September 15th. Many teams
through what you got first.
Yep. Deal with Colorado and take care of business with them first. Because you got, what do they have? 7 at home coming up?
Something like that, yeah.
They got 7 at home coming up next with, why don't I just look? 7 at home coming up, 3 against the Rockies. No, 6 at home. 3 against the Rockies, 3 against the Angels.
Yeah.
And that Angel series could be...
That could be a troublesome series if they're looking past them.
If they're looking past them into September, that's trouble. That could be a knockout series.
Yeah.
And I'm praying to God it's not a knockout series. I'm praying it's not that.
I don't know, man. It's still up
in the air. The West is still up in the air.
The West could be determined coming up.
Yep. Next few games could decide the American League West Division. We will see how all that goes as we keep our eye on things in the majors. Take a break, and coming up next, I'm going to share a few college adventures. Oh, dear. The times I had when I was but 18. And I figured I'd do that with the students flying through here.
Nice.
The times inside the old student center in Northeast Missouri State. That and more when you all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, 5... No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Base YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
People should know it's not that serious by now.
There's a man in front of me who is guarding the food, and he has him guarding it so well that on his right side is a little word we like to call a weapon. And he looked at me while I was drooling over and of course I'm picking at him. I'm looking at the food. I make my move toward there. He walked over toward me and he said, "Now you remember what your wife said." So I politely came back and sat down. You fool! Exactly. Did I get you? Here, let me be fair. I was only going over to get pineapple. I couldn't grab any donuts. They're all gone. I couldn't grab any cookies. They're all gone.
But yet again, they got this dude stationed there like he's guarding the president.
Oh, he knows it's me. He said, "Look, you've already had your fill. Thrice." I know.
Bishop Bullwinkle, is this a good idea?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
You know what he sent me back? You know what he sent me back to my seat with?
Nothing. Sounds about right.
He said, "You need to be healthy. Drink this." I said, "What?" He said, "Remember what your wife said." Oh. So, of course, I got two of them.
And meanwhile, conservatively thinking,
No, let's go to the Fanatics feedback zone. Allison will be with us on Thursday this week to help take us into the weekend with our picks and everything. I have a little something cooking for the college football picks.
oh boy, that means the truck's going to get revamped yet again.
Oh, yeah. And the arcade intro is finished. we'll drop that next week.
Okay. I like that.
Victor is with us from Chicago. Remember when we fought over a plate of food, Snowman? Yes, I do very well. Here's what happened.
Okay.
It was at Chicago State. We were in the radio station, and a young lady that Victor was seeing brought, I'll say it, a badass plate of chow mein. Now, I wasn't going to eat any chow mein. I had already had 2 subs earlier in the day.
Okay.
But I picked it up, and Victor streaked over toward me from the other side of the studio, and he said, "You're not eating that chow mein." "Oh, yeah? Watch me." And Victor stood straighter. Now, mind you, Victor's only a couple inches shorter than I. I'm 6'5", he's 6'3". But the moment that we made eye contact, it's like we were telling each other, don't laugh.
Too late.
We were telling each other, don't laugh, don't laugh. And Victor said, "I will fight you for this plate of food." I said, "No, you won't." He says, "Yes, I will." And we made eye contact again. I'm sitting there stifling every nerve in my body not to laugh. Okay? And we were telling each other, we were silently telling each other, don't laugh, don't laugh. Of course, we got a crowd around the studio about that time.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh God, it's about to be warfare."
Mm-hmm. They're like, "Oh God, these 2 behemoths are going to go at it. They're finally going to go at it." Meanwhile, Victor's stifling a laugh. I'm stifling a laugh. And then our buddy Derek Williams shows up. He comes flying in, and I knew the joke he was going to make, but like me, he executed it wrong. He said it wrong. He grabs the food gently, puts it down, takes a hold of me, and Derek's all of 5'7", and he says, "Bend over," and we all lost it. I looked at Derek, and Derek, bless his heart, was so embarrassed because he messed up the punchline. But we all lost it. Derek fell down cracking up. Derek sat down cracking up. And he said, "You realize that was not what I was going to say." I said, "Derek, I know. But it was timed so perfectly."
Right.
It's like he rode in to the rescue for Kelly, and we were already on the verge of laughing. Keep that in mind, folks. We were already on the verge of laughing. And then we both said, "Screw it."
It's like he rode in on the horse backwards, and the first thing he saw was the horse's ass. And everyone loses it like, we can't have this fight.
Did anybody remember the cartoon Dudley Do Right?
Yep.
Bingo.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the horse riding backwards.
And it was all of a sudden, we're like, we can't do this.
Nope.
Victor and I walked off, and we're like, we weren't going to. I already knew we weren't going to fight. Napoleon Jonah might. No, actually, go up to Victor. Who told the White Sox to clown the Royals 7-0? The Royals did, because that was the final score last night.
Yeah, we'll get to the scores later on. I got all that loaded up.
Yep, we'll get the scores and the pitching matchups and everything. Listen. See, Derek killed the joke.
Yep, you did. Oh man,
I'm sitting here thinking about it now, and I'm cracking up laughing.
Nice.
All right, this just can't be. It was. Oh.
Oh boy.
Guess who just walked by?
Huh.
Dr. K.
Oh boy.
She walked by and she goes, "Are you causing trouble in here? Did you have them bring the cops out?" If people ever wonder how much Jody picks at me, no matter if we're home or we're on the road, does that answer your question?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh.
I read a prediction. Let's do this because I know we're quickly coming up on a second break. Let's do this. I read a prediction sure to go wrong.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And it concerns the Chicago Bears.
Can we move on?
No. Because why don't I just say it?
All right, hang on. I got the two buttons.
Why don't I just say it? Because unfortunately, I got caught perusing social media last night.
Now, why in the ever-loving blue hell did you do this?
I got caught perusing social media, and I can hear Wise El Jefe in my head now. I told you about that. And I can hear McCoffee on top of it, doom scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got busted, and the person who busted me, I happily married.
Oh boy.
And I found a quote from a bear-obsessed Bears fan. Yeah.
What did this idiot have to say?
Open it.
Not
only is Caleb Williams going to throw for 4,000 yards and become the first in Bears history to do so, he's going to lead us to a division title. Close quote.
You mean to tell me that this ranch-dipped quarterback, this wannabe QB Zesty, is going to lead them clowns with 4K throwing and a divisional title? Who's smoking what crack and beat over there in Chicago?
He said, wannabe QB Zesty. Look, Caleb Williams is not him, period.
No.
Okay?
I mean, Chicago already done screwed up in regards to this joker.
No, I'm full of bagels.
No. Tell him he's full of baloney, y'all. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We halfway say that anyway.
Oh, yeah. He has everything to win the NFC North, except ability, except nerve, except pocket presence, except footwork, except an arm.
Except the front line.
Except the front line.
Except balls.
He has about it. I can't believe I'm going to make this joke, and I know I'm going to get a look from my wife for this, but I don't care. He has about as much ability to lead the Bears to the division title as AR5 does to lead the Colts to the division title.
Duck and cover in about 3, 2, 1.
There's the smile. There's the smile. And this is coming from my wife. And this is coming from my wife, who says, and I quote, "Oh, honey, Anthony Richardson doesn't know what he's doing." I say the same for Caleb Williams. Did you watch him on Saturday? Did you watch him on Saturday?
What? This dude's got more. No.
Okay, first of all,
no.
Okay, first of all, Damian Hernandez, let's dispute this troll. Let's diffuse this troll with facts. Brock Purdy has something Caleb Williams will never have: a 4,000-yard season.
I was going to say a front line.
Well, we know that. I mean, hell, Trent Williams is the best blocking tackle in the league. Let's see. Trent Williams, he has George Kittle. When he's healthy, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings. Come on. Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah, it took you that long to catch it, Vic. Ranch dip quarterback. Yeah.
He said, wait, hold on, stop. Cease and desist, penalty flag on the field. Did Dog just say ranch dipped QB? He did.
Yep.
He did.
The man is about as zesty as cane sauce, okay? Come on, let's be real.
Ooh. It was a preseason game. Y'all really going to criticize him on a game like that? Doesn't mean anything. If you can do the same for Brock Purdy in that kind of situation, then Caleb Williams gets it triple.
Dude, the Bears are about to have 17 games that don't mean anything. Shut up.
And
you winning the damn division?
If the Bears win 5 games this year,
it'd be a miracle.
It'd be a miracle. And they're winning none in their division. They're not even going to beat the Minnesota Vikings.
Man,
I said it because, as everybody knows and finally understands, the Bears, oh dear God, the Chicago Bears have risked, thrown away, mortgage, thank you, yeeted away their entire
future.
Hit dog for DJ Moore.
And then they all screwed up, backed the truck up for QB cane sauce.
For wannabe QB zesty. And yeah, I said wannabe.
The Bears
he's a wannabe quarterback.
Damien, have you had your head examined for recently?
The Bears will win more games than the Lions? I keep forgetting Damien is a Bears fan. That should tell you something right there.
Oh, I mean, it's better to be a Bears fan than to idolize this bug-eyed dummy.
I mean, hell, I know Victor's in the office, and I'm going to get socked in the neck for this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dak Prescott and Caleb Williams both have the same number of wins and they both get benched. How about that? I'm doubling down now.
I hate to tell you something, but when it comes to the Bears season,
we do not care.
Agreed. And yet, many people, but yet for some reason, many people do. I mean, the Bears would win as many games as the Oakland Athletics did in Houston. 4. There, how do you like them apples?
Damn.
No, I didn't choose violence at all. It's like you put QB Zesty and Saucy Cat in the same sentence and you get mediocrity.
No, what happens when you put those two in the same sentence is this.
Trays, 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 trays.
Period.
Vic, the following message is for Damian Hernandez. Use the troll. Troll! Use the troll. Troll! Use the troll. I said that use the troll. Troll! Shut up!
And thank you, Cole Johnson, for that. I mean, okay, this should identify the fact that I didn't sleep well, my wife didn't sleep well, and yet we're waking up with a smile on our faces and we chose violence. QB Zesty will have as many wins as the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers.
Do you think they ever got those rolls of quarters out of Aaron's ass yet? Okay, enough said.
Do you see this face?
Yeah.
Do you see this face?
Huh.
Aaron Rodgers is about as mediocre as Cooper Rush.
What y'all got against DJ Moore? Like he ain't a good wide receiver. He's a top 10 at best.
Give me this camera.
Okay. I'll take it.
Who told that lie? Take the camera back.
Oh my God.
Who in the vital blue, yellow-bellied, red-blooded hell told that lie?
DJ Moore, a top 10 wide receiver.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying. Oh.
DJ Moore had as many yards as he had receiving is because he was the only viable weapon in the Bears offense. And Ben Johnson's not going to do a damn thing about it because, unfortunately, Ben Johnson got sucked into the Bears culture. How about that sentence?
How about the last time the Bears actually meant anything? John Goodman was singing Sweet Home Chicago on Roseanne.
Last time the Bears meant anything in the playoffs, Aaron Rodgers walked down the field and socked him in the mouth and kicked him in the crotch.
And that's back when he was actually.
How's that?
And that's back when Aaron Rodgers actually played worth a damn.
How's that?
Hey, sports nuts in the building.
The Sports Nuts is here. What's going on, man? Oh, speaking of the Sports Nuts, let me do this. Hawaii and Arizona, Saturday night, 10 p.m. Old Snowman's on the call. Be there or be square.
You're going to keep your ass awake long enough for that game?
Yes.
You better have a lot of caffeine for it, Bubba.
I don't need caffeine. I got chocolate.
No, that works too.
I got chocolate.
DJ Moore never had a bad season, even in Carolina. Found what I'm looking for.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big
There.
Really?
How's that?
I mean, you just.
Damian, go hide underneath that
DJ
bridge.
Moore can play 17 games and he'll still have less yards than Brandon Ayuk, who's only going to play 11. How's that? DJ Moore can't even tie Jawan Jennings' shoes, and Jawan is technically listed as a WR2. 3 if you think about it.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, top 10 receiver? Man.
DJ Moore, a top 10 receiver.
No.
I better be nice because there's a teacher walking in front of me with a laptop taking notes, and she's put me on the naughty list already.
Don't tell me the teacher's a Bears fan.
Wait. By the way, my wife did it first. Let's take a break. When we come back, we got some more flying jokes for you, and we're going to get serious about football. Kinda. It's only Tuesday. And on that for that matter, I gotta go some coffee. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car I took it to my mechanic. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Well, as the boss man is getting his coffee and everything, keeping up with this DJ Moore bull dunk, a man gets targeted anywhere from 120 to 160 times. And yet again, he only has 8 touchdowns as a career high for a season. 2024 had no offensive help and a rookie quarterback. Plus, don't forget, man, quit making excuses. Quit making excuses. We all know how bad the Bears were. We all know how bad Caleb Williams is and will forever will be. But the fact of the matter is, if you're blowing this dude's knob on this crap, you can't be doing this. DJ Moore, at best, is a WR3 at, anywhere else. Come on here. He has yet to have a breakout season because he's never going to break out. DJ Moore is a joke and does not deserve the contract that the Chicago Bears have given him. To have 8 touchdowns as a career high when he's being targeted anywhere from 120 to 160 times in a season. To only have 8 touchdowns as a career high. Give me a break. It's not hating Damien, it's the stats. And ball don't lie. You can say we're hating, you can say this, or you can say that. And we can say you're a member of the Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy. Look at the stats for DJ Moore and tell me those are top 10 numbers of a wide receiver. No, they're not. You can't get on average 130 targets in a season and not have more than and not have, less than 10 touchdowns. Any other wide receiver would be sitting at 12, 13 touchdowns in a season. DJ Moore's career best is 8. Don't give me that BS of DJ Moore being a top 10 wide receiver. He's not. He's not even top 30. And he never will be. Plain and simple. I mean, come on. Give me a break. Sorry, I was just going off on Damian talking about DJ Moore some more.
Oh God.
I brought up the fact that
look, we're not hating on DJ Moore. He just sucks.
I brought the stats out. The dude's been targeted 120 to 160 times in a season, and his career high is 8 touchdowns. He's had 3 seasons under 1,000 yards receiving.
And he makes the excuse he had no offensive help and a rookie QB. Plus, don't forget who was the head coach. Yeah, we know, uber fools.
It don't matter, though.
But, I'll give you the name of a receiver who didn't have much help in his rookie year and still produced 11 touchdowns. Last name Ayuk.
DJ Moore is not even a top 30 receiver. Oh, really? What receiver do the Pats have in over 1,000 yards? And what receiver will the Niners have? Dude?
Wait. 1,000? Did he specifically say rookie wide receiver with 1,000 yards?
Yes.
I want to know if that's his question. Last name Rice.
Dude, New England didn't even draft a wide receiver.
He did say, I will correct my answer. He did say with Purdy as a quarterback. Well, Debo got close. Well, Ayuk got close. And oh, by the way, Purdy's never had to work with a rookie wide receiver, you dummy. Rookie running back, yeah. Isaac Orendo, who may not be able to start the season, but the 49ers pull. While we're talking football, let's talk about the 49ers. Are they beat up at a wide receiver? Yes, we are. But there are 2 fellows in our backfield that can act as wide receivers while while the core gets healthy. You know the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Last name McCaffrey.
Yep.
And the second one came via a trade recently. Last name Robinson.
Yeah. And I stand corrected. New England actually did draft a wide receiver. 3rd round, 69th pick, Kyle Williams. Now, I don't think he's going to be starting, but
he'll be in the rotation.
Yeah.
Close doesn't mean anything, especially in football. You're absolutely right. Which explains the Bears the last 5 seasons.
So, Damian, get your facts straight when it comes to DJ Moore. He's a joke. He ain't going to see 1,000 yards in a season again.
DJ Moore. Oh, God. All right, you ready?
Try me.
No, I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. DJ Moore is about as effective as any wide receiver Kirk 2 Change Cousins has over the past 2 seasons.
Oh. You know what? I'll even go out on a limb. Even with all of the issues that this guy has had with other teams, I'll say Stephon Diggs will have a better season than DJ Moore.
I'll agree with that. At least Stephon Diggs can catch the ball. Something DJ Moore can't do. At least Stephon Diggs gives effort, which is what DJ Moore doesn't do. At least Stephon Diggs shows up.
Yep.
That's what DJ Moore doesn't do.
I mean, I'm looking.
I'll go out on a limb myself. I'll go out on a limb myself. I'll give you 2 receivers in the AFC that will have more yards than the entire Bear receiving core.
Okay.
Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman Jr.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
How about that? How about those apples? I had the cop that was here when we went to a break. He asked me, "Do you think it was a good move for Daniel Jones to be the starting quarterback?" Yes.
Yeah. Did Stephon Diggs ever show up in Buffalo? Yeah. He did.
He showed up more than DJ Moore did in Chicago. Hell, he showed up more than DJ Moore ever did in Carolina. How's that?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And while we're quote unquote hating on DJ Moore, which we are very playful here, y'all know that, DJ Moore is about as effective as CeeDee Lamb, which ain't saying much.
Whoa. Oh,
hell, DJ Moore on the field is about as effective as Joel Embiid on the court.
Ouch. You know what? Let's go apples to apples here. I'm looking at
Why not?
I'm looking at Diggs' stats while he was in Buffalo. He played 4 full seasons in Buffalo.
Yes, he did.
His lowest receptions was 103, being targeted 164 times. 1225 yardage, 10 touchdowns. Career best stuff happened the following year, where he had 1,429 yards receiving and 11 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Moore's best season was 2023, 96 receptions, 1,364, 8 touchdowns in 2023. Give me a break. Don't give me that BS on Diggs.
DJ Moore sucks. All right, let's just say it outright. I bet you Cole Kmet will have more receptions than DJ Moore.
Damien's saying Moore's going to have more yards than Jennings and D-Hop.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Hell, Jacob Cowling will have more receptions than DJ Moore. And Jacob Cowling is a third stringer. How do you like that? I know, Victor. I know. Bad joke. I know.
Oh, my God.
Listen, DJ Moore is about as effective as Des Bryant.
Whoa. That says...
Man, DJ... I shouldn't go there. I shouldn't go there.
Okay,
Man,
you know
Brock
what?
Bowers as a tight end will have more receptions than DJ Moore. That's because Brock Bowers can actually play football and catch the ball. How's that?
Our starting third wide receiver, Kyle Williams, again, I just brought him up. We just drafted him. He will have more yards than DJ Moore.
I'm willing to stake something on that.
Dude, our WR2, Demario Douglas will have more yards. I can guarantee you that.
Damien, know your facts. What has Diggs done in the playoffs with the Vikings and Bills? Because from what I recall, they've been one and done. You have been drunk off your rear end. I'm seriously working on my swear words. You've been drunk off your rear end. Does the Minneapolis Miracle mean anything to you?
Let's see. Who did that ball go to? Oh, yeah.
Stephon Diggs. 61 yard playoff walk-off touchdown against the Hall of Famer in Drew Brees.
Oh,
I didn't like Jim Apples.
Diggs, just so you know, one player doesn't make a team. The rest of the teams that he'd been on had problems those games.
Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely.
It's not our fault that your Chicago Bears are absolute trash, dude. Blame your ownership. Be glad some people are gone and getting revamped.
It's going to take a couple of years to revamp them. Would I like to see them competitive? Absolutely, but not with the people in place.
One play whoopee.
It's more than the Bears have. It's more than the Bears have had in the playoffs the last 5 seasons. Oh yeah, they haven't been there. Well, last four seasons. Last 4.
Damien, your Bears aren't even going to have a highlight play this year. Okay, when it comes down to catching the highlights on the NFL Network, it's going to be the Bears getting their tails blown out by teams. You're only going to have a highlight play.
You know what? Take that back. Take that back. They were involved in a big highlight play. It was just the Redskins making that play.
Yeah, like I said, against them.
Oh,
and that was one hell of a Hail Mary.
Yeah, it was. Oh, they took away all the food. Dag nabbit. No, I'm kidding.
Oops.
Let's take a break. When you all get back, it's time for our scoreboard update and more frivolity. Damien wants to have some fun, so we're going to have some fun with him. We have fun with our trolls here on the show, and I know he means well. I know that. I know he's trolling along, and we troll right along with him. But you know something? That is what makes our show so much more fun. We have fun with the people that interact with us. Second half after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! Delete! Delete!
Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I'm on campus and I see a fellow across from me that's setting up his computer, which is much better than mine. So what he's decided to do, and I'm making him laugh as I say this, he decides to bust his computer out of the bag flopping all over the place, and he's just plain showing off. Why you want to show off, man?
Nice. Nice.
Hey, look, I'm on campus and I'm having fun. Don't have the IDs with me. But it is indeed 8 after the hour. Sitm is with us for the second half of the show. But we got some scores to get to.
And I am locked and loaded and ready to go.
All right. Our scoreboard, man, Victor, you got me tongue-tied. It's time once again for the Snowman Scoreboard, SeatGeek Scoreboard Cutie Queen Update, brought to you by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Last night, we began in Baltimore. It was the Red Sox over the Orioles 4-3. The Rays shut out the Guardians, Guardians, on only 2 hits. 2! 9-0 was the final there. Speaking of 2, Marlins over the Braves 2-1. Duh! Yankees win over the Nationals 10-5. Thank you to the legendary John Sterling. The Blue Jays beat up the Twins 10-4. The Mets scored 13 unanswered runs. I'm waiting to get JJ on the show so I could just give him the floor and let him go off on the Phillies. 13-3 was the final. White Sox shut out the Royals 7-0. Smith the winner, Cameron the loser. Brewers over the D-backs 7-5. Woodruff gets the win. Rodriguez the loser, and Uribe gets save number 3 on the year. Cardinals won better than the Pirates 7-6. O'Brien the winner. Santana takes the L. Rangers shut out by the Angels. Wow, 7-0, 40-0. I beg your pardon. 4-7-0 for the Angels. Angels 0-5-0 for the Texas Rangers. In a high-scoring game between a pair of possible playoff teams, it's the Mariners over the Padres, 9-6, 9-10-0 for the Mariners, 9-10-1 for the Mariners, 6-10-1 for the Padres. And one of the big hits for the Mariners, as we mentioned at the top of the show, was the big dumper Cal Raleigh's 50th 5-0 home run of the year. Oakland over Detroit by a final of 8-3. And then the last game of the night, it's all about the world champion Dodgers. They beat the Reds 7-0. Now to today's scores.
Before we get to today's games, there was a couple of games in the W. The Liberty over the Sun, 81-79. The Aces over the Sky, 79-74. Of course, today's games, you got the Boss Man on the stick for the Storm Fever at 7. And at 10 o'clock, it is the Mercury and the Sparks. The standings going into the league today, you've got Detroit leading the Central, and that's a complete runaway. The East, Toronto's got a 5-game lead over Boston, 5.5 on the Yanks. Houston's got a 1.5 lead in the West over Seattle. In the NL East, it's Philadelphia running away with it, 6 up on the Mets. Milwaukee's 5.5 up on the Cubs in the Central. Dodgers are 1 up on the Padres. That's going to come down to the end. Your wild card comes down to Boston, New York, and Seattle in the American League. Kansas City 4 back. And it's the Cubs, San Diego, and the Mets in the National League. Cincinnati 2.5 back.
Okay. Now it's time for today's schedule in the majors. We start in Baltimore. Your Red Sox, Shane, take on the Baltimore Orioles at 6:35.
Live from Camden Yards is going to be the 8-2 Lucas Giolito versus the season debut of Kyle Bradish for Baltimore.
6:40, the Rays and the Guardians from Progressive Field.
Rays and Guardians, you're going to have yourself the 8-10 Shane Baz versus the recordless Parker Messiah. He had a 1.35 ERA and 6 strikeouts going into today's game.
Braves and Marlins also at 6:40 from Lone Depot Park in Miami.
Down in South Beach, it's the 4-0 Hurston Waldrop versus the 7-11 Sandy Alcantara.
To the Bronx we go with my wonderful friend Dave Sims on the radio call. Yankees and Nationals from the Bronx at 7:05.
The 5-12 Mackenzie Gore versus the 1-1 Lucas Gill.
7:07 from the Sky Dome, Blue Jays and Twins from Toronto.
The 4-7 Bailey Ober to be countered by the 11-7 Chris Bassett.
Can the Phillies, I should say, drum up some offense to keep the Mets at bay? They go at it at 7:10.
From Citi Field, it's the 12-6 Jesus Luzardo versus the 1-2 Sean Manaea.
Sean Manaea gets the call. Product from Northwest Indiana, fellow I had a chance to see pitch. Royals and White Sox go at it at 7:40 from U.S. Cellular Field.
It's going to be the 5-8 Michael Lorenzen versus the 1-3 Martin Perez for the White Sox.
And Martin Perez is back on the mound. D-backs and Brewers also at 7:40 from Brewtown.
From Miller Park, it's going to be the 12-8 Brandon Pafat versus the 4-2 Jacob Mizorowski.
Oh, by the way, who has the best record in the majors? That would be the Milwaukee Brewers. 82 wins coming into tonight. Pirates and Cardinals will go at it from St. Louis at 7:45. All times are Eastern.
From the Busch Stadium, it's going to be the 5-12 Mitch Keller versus the 6-11 Andre Palante.
Just after the 8 o'clock hour at 8:05, Angels and Rangers from Globe Life Field in Arlington.
Yusei Kikuchi will take the bump at 6-8 to be countered by the 6-9 Patrick Corbin for Texas.
In what could be a big series for the Houston Astros, as they look to pad their lead, they will host the Rockies at 8:10.
From down in H-Town, it's the 4-5 Tanner Gordon versus the 10-5 Hunter Brown.
Hunter Brown looking for for the third time to get his 11th victory on the year. To the Pacific Northwest at 9:40 in a huge matchup of playoff potentials, Padres and Mariners.
From the cellular park that's known as T-Mobile, it's the 6-11 Dylan Cease versus the 8-7 Luis Castillo.
Castillo's got some nasty stuff. Watch out for that one. 9:45, we go to the Bay. It's the Cubs and the Giants.
It's the 12-6 Matthew Boyd versus I cannot believe I'm even saying this record for this guy, 1-10 Justin Verlander.
And this may be the swan song for Justin Verlander in terms of number of seasons in the league. 10:05, we go to Oakland. It's the Tigers and the Athletics.
9-10 Charlie Morton will be getting the start at 10:05 Eastern versus the 2-4 Osvaldo Bido.
And, of course, we close things out at the home of the champs at Chavez Ravine. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers at 10:10.
Live from the house of Vin Scully, it's the 10-9 Nick Martinez versus the 8-2 Clayton Kershaw.
Those are your matchups. Those are your starters, and that is everything you need to know for this Tuesday. And that is, my friends, the Snowman SeatGeek Scoreboard Cutie Queen Update brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the code Snowman for $20 off of your first purchase. That is only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. I need another break. When we come back, we'll have some more stuff for you, and we'll lay out the rest of the week. So if you could hit the extension for me, because a part of me is acting stupid right now.
I would hit the extension, but it's not in the main truck. Is it in the second truck?
The extension's not there? Oh, gosh.
No, the extension's not there. Hang on.
I got to change it up.
Yeah, you did, because I don't even see it in the second truck. You know what? Screw it. I'll just loop them. Screw it.
All right. Loop me a break, and then I'll let you know when I get back in studio. I'll be back, folks. Remember, my body is still disagreeing with me when I eat and drink certain things. We'll be back after this message.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave CarShield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. They called CarShield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child who was 17 at the time.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I think that's what my gut was saying to me. You fool!
Probably.
Please. When I say, you know what my gut was just saying to me a few minutes ago?
Oh, you mean this?
You fool! Do it again. You fool! Do it again. You fool! And I deserve every one of those. 27 after the hour after an extended break. Thanks for hanging with us as I am on campus today, and I will probably be on campus the next couple of days. We'll see how the schedule goes.
Nice.
Now I have a riddle for you.
What you got for me, Batman?
We keep making references to Hollywood Squares, but my riddle is this. And this ties into it. Before I became the master of a game called All-Star Blitz in 1985, I was the original master of the Hollywood Squares from 1969 to 1980. Who am I?
That I actually don't know.
See if someone in the chat can get it.
All right, chat. See if you
All
got
right.
it.
I'll repeat the riddle. Before I became the master of a game called All-Star Blitz in 1985, I was the original master of the Hollywood Squares from 1969 to 1980. Who am I?
Let's see if anyone gets it before the show wraps up.
Yep.
Now,
hey, I lived on game shows growing up, and Hollywood Squares was one of them.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Hollywood Squares was one of them. What you got for me?
I noticed you added a little something to the truck. And I thought it was as good a time as any to debut it because there are a few developments going on in a certain world that I know quite a bit about.
Ah. Hit it.
Hitting it.
Time for the racing scene, brought to you by the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana. All yours, dog.
Well, let's kick the party off with the fact that Formula One has finally finished off its roster for the 2026 season with Cadillac adding itself to the fold. Cadillac has named its drivers Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. So, two proven race winners in Cadillac equipment for next season.
Oh, there's a Cadillac added to the mix. I like it.
Cadillac's throwing its nameplate into the Formula One ring. Now, granted, they won't have Cadillac motors. They're actually going to be Ferrari engines, but the Cadillac nameplate will be in Formula One.
Nice. Very nice.
Now, stateside, we do have developments going on between this ongoing legal fight with NASCAR, 2311 Racing, and Front Row Motorsports.
Not a game.
Those of you that don't know, 2111 is owned by Denny Hamlin and some dude who helped dominate the NBA in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. Last name Jordan, perhaps?
Yeah, someone who knows the racing world about as well as he knows the basketball world.
Because unlike LeBron James, he studied it. Oh, did I say that aloud?
Well, let's save the bronze sexual BS for tomorrow.
Yes, because I sent y'all a present.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Now, the thing about what's going on is this all stems back to 2311 and Front Row being forced to sign new charter agreements, and they're basically saying NASCAR is trying to monopolize everything, and 2311 and Front Row refuse to sign things. They've taken all this to arbitration court. They've gone through the motions and yada yada, and it's turned into a giant mess. Well, further through all this, NASCAR said in a filing that it plans to issue one of the charters held by 2311 Racing or Front Row Motorsports to a team whose name is redacted in the statement in 2026.
Ah.
Now, for those of you trying to figure out what's going on and what a charter is, think of it as like a franchise tag in pro sports. It makes sure you get a piece of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Front Row and 2311 are saying that by selling the charters, it's going to put them out of business. Teams are saying they will suffer irreparable harm because not being chartered will give drivers and sponsors the option to leave. 2311 driver Tyler Reddick actually has that clause in his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides are due back in court Thursday before U.S. District Judge Kenneth Bell, as 2311 and Front Row seek an injunction to prevent NASCAR from selling their charters until the case has been settled in trial December 1st.
Uh-huh.
Basically, they're saying NASCAR is being a bully on the playground, and instead of NASCAR trying to counter 2311 and Front Row, they're basically saying, well, NASCAR is saying that our mom's a hooker. They're attacking us. Instead of trying to go after facts, they're basically saying, your mom. So,
sounds like a few people I know personally and a few people we both know professionally.
Yeah. I mean, literally, they say much of NASCAR's opposition is filled with personal attacks on plaintiff, the racing teams, or anyone else who to challenge it, yada, yada.
Oh, yeah. BTDT, folks. Been there, done that, got the T-shirt, burnt the SOB when we got done with it.
Yeah. So, basically, that's where 2311 and Front Row are currently standing.
Good. Stand for the truth and stand for facts.
And with all of that being said, on the arcade side of things, we've got the new graphic getting ready to come up next week. iRacing has announced that The cover for NASCAR 25, the video game, will feature William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Ryan Blaney. And they literally just made an announcement during the commercial break that they're going to be doing a standalone IndyCar game due out middle of 2026, the first time in 2 decades IndyCar has had its own standalone game.
I'm liking it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that has been the debut of the racing scene.
How's that for a badass intro?
I like that.
How's
So what
that?
else? Hey, like I say, I like it. What else we got to kill about 25 minutes?
Well, I'll give you the answer to the riddle. Before I became a master of the game called All-Star Blitz in 1985, I was the original master of the Hollywood Squares from 1969 through 1980. I am Peter Marshall.
Oh.
Peter Marshall.
Okay.
And since we're referencing, we've referenced Hollywood Squares so much, considering what Fridays are going to be.
Oh God.
I found something.
What? Hey. Why do I have a feeling that's going to end up playing during our picks?
I'm so ready for it.
Yeah. I feel you.
I am so ready for it. That, of course, folks, is the original theme to the Hollywood Squares.
Yep.
And a 2-time Emmy Award winner. Matter of fact, warm up the take for me.
The take? Okay. This
Warm
will
up
be
the
good.
take for me.
Incoming.
You know what my next sentence is. Give me this camera. Folks, thank you for the last 11 years, now heading into our 12th year. Have there been many starts and stops? Oh, yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to run this ship by myself for the first 10 to 11 years. And then Cole came along, and then Shane came along, and Victor came along and said, look, you're not allowed to run it by yourself. Now, do we have all the parts in place, like people to book guests and all kinds of stuff like that? No. And sometimes you will see me and Shane press a button at the same time because I forgot that I entrusted Shane to be the producer, which means pushing the buttons. When we launch, when a segment comes up, when an element comes up. And my wife reminded me to be hands off when it came to my show. And initially I bristled at that, but then I thought, there's a team in place now. That's why the best succeed. They let their team help them. And I promised Dog I'd let him push the buttons, although by nature sometimes I push the same button because, hey, great minds think alike.
True.
And I was told, no, change that. We were told so many times that we wouldn't even make it 5 seasons. Here we are into our 12th year. Here we are into our 12th season. The ups, the downs, the ins and outs, and even once upon a time, Snowman in the Morning shut its doors. 3 months later, they got kicked wide open. It's like when I put it away, the burning fire in me said, no. You tried to be without this for 3 months. We allowed it the 90 days, and it ain't working. You got to bring Snowman in the Morning back, which I did. And that was at a time where I was going through a lot of turbulence in LaPorte, Indiana. Were it not for this microphone and every other microphone that I have in my house, were it not for my beautiful lady telling me you have a brand to use it, and now I'm finally learning how after some 30 years. And if it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. And I mean that so very much from the heart. Those of you who have hung with me know that there have been many times I've done my show on the road. Well, let me make a confession. A lot of that was out of necessity because there were times where I was homeless. And were it not for that, I'd still be stuck in a loony bin in Michigan City, Indiana. Straight up truth. You all know some of my personal tragedies. Lost my dad, lost my daughter, abused in a relationship. And here old Snowman is. At age 53, a survivor of stage 4 pancreatic cancer, not to mention kidney failure, not to mention me finally not being stubborn with some medicines that's going to help keep me alive by more than patchwork. Here I am. And now I'm working on myself physically to get my legs back in shape because me and IU Columbus are going to have a conversation here pretty soon about me covering their games. And there's also a place that's allowing me to work with them to be a trivia host. And my wife saw that job and said, you'd be perfect at that. Go for it. I will just say that all that is in motion. But to have this still, to have the potential that it brings each and every morning, and we're working on the sponsors. That's why I took them down out of the truck, because there are some things I need to fix and there's some things I need to correct, and I will do that. And yes, Queen, it does look right. But I have, at minimum, I say thank you to you all. And at minimum, I say I love you guys. And at minimum, I ask you to keep rocking with us, because I'm going to say this aloud. People are not going to believe me. Hell, there are people that told me that if ESPN can get sponsored by Cadillac, I can get sponsored by Mercedes. And I had people say, well, you don't have the money to compete. Well, thanks to Wise El Jefe installing a little confidence in me, I don't need to. I am my own competition. We are our own competition. And not only am I going to have Mercedes sponsor our studios, but so will Cadillac and a couple of other motor companies around the country. This will turn into a $1 billion a year operation, period. And it starts with one step. And that one step today is to keep going. That one step today is to keep pushing. Our buddy AB Media down in Indianapolis, Indiana says it best. Keep it grinding, keep it pushing, and keep it moving. That's what we're going to do. So, love you guys. And that's the bottom line, because Snowman said so. That's my take. What's yours?
Now, I'm curious as to, okay,
what in the royal blue is that?
Yeah, someone's got a new gaming chair. I was wondering what the package was that showed up at Dogfather's. I guess it's a brand new gaming chair.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
It's a test I'm trying out.
It's
works.
working.
It works.
Huh?
Test over. It's working.
Yeah.
Well, we at least know that, but I want to get different colors, you know. So I thought this one will do for today.
Yeah,
well,
it works.
By the way, officially, since you're now here, you better be ready, because they're going to have the renovations finished up in the arcade next week.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And
okay, Dawn, it looks like you and I are hunting around at the weekend then for the news.
Oh, I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll forward you what I find. I'll keep an eye on things.
Oh, that ain't all I got cooking.
Oh.
That ain't all I got cooking.
Oh, dear Lord.
Dare I even ask?
A week from Friday, Jen gets her intro.
Ah!
Hey. Hang on a second. I think a hole just got put through the floor here. Hang on. Yep, I'm gonna have to fix the floor.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Your intro hits
a week from Friday. A week from Friday, you get your intro.
I'm scared because I know whatever music he's chosen, it's not Huntrix.
Yeah. Or
she don't know me very well, do she?
Are you telling me it's Golden by Huntrix? Is my music Golden by Huntrix?
You get your intro next Friday.
Bear in mind, I have no influence on this one. I'm just the monkey pushing the buttons over here.
Oh, you got a lot of influence on this.
How the hell do you figure that?
You gave me the idea.
Now, how the hell did I give you the idea to do this with an intro?
I'll tell you off the air.
Oh, shit.
Think of some of the intros we've done before for her.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah. I was about to say, what is this?
It's her personal intro. I'm in a production mood because I'm lightening my schedule, especially before football season. And my season may involve taking a couple teams off the board.
So, man, I'm going to just say, I do have my own logo that you can always put in my intro, right? If you want it.
Oh, I created one of my own.
Oh, because I have one that was custom made for me. So.
Okay. Send it to me.
Will do.
Send it to me, and that'll be the final piece.
I was about to say, what is this? Everyone's giving me too much credit these days.
Look at Damien.
Jen just sold her soul.
What?
No. How? Look, just because you're a Bears fan doesn't mean everyone has to sell their soul to the devil to end up getting a few brain cells. Okay, dude.
You know who did sell? You know who did sell their soul?
DJ Moore.
Nope.
Lamar. Because yes, Lamar, it is you.
It is you.
Since you won't hand the ball to D. Henry 30 times.
And not to mention this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this man, and this man, this man,
Caleb.
This dude.
Mustard. What? Hold up a second, man. Everyone's popping in here today. Everybody in that brother is popping up in this mug today.
What
you doing
here,
God!
What you doing here, dude?
What's up, Napoleon?
Whoa. What in the name of Jose Canseco to Mark McGuire are you doing here?
I mean, you did say I could pop in anytime, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean.
You're on punishment. Get out of here.
Hey! Boy!
Go on then, Napoleon. Did you... let me ask this, Napoleon. Did you even get any rest last night?
No. I'll answer that. No.
Yeah, I know him. He was probably up until God knows how late working on putting in the last piece of
how
his
late were you
documentary.
up? How late were you up, Napoleon?
And this is when I'm going to actually count time to try and relax because all I did was write.
I get
Did
it.
you even record any of it yet?
I'm going to record today. I promise I'm going to be recording today.
Are you recording? How long are you recording? And B, if you need an extra voice, you got him.
He's doing stuff for his documentary today, Snowman.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be that.
Putting in the last piece of info into it, which is the Hololive All for One concert. He let me watch it.
Amazing, by the way.
Hey,
it was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful.
A dog. Bingo.
Pat's fans sold their soul to an old man that likes getting massages. I wouldn't be talking. Hey, it's not my fault the man enjoys a good Thai massage, okay? We can't fault him for that. It's our fault that he likes deep fried, chicken fried, air fried mustard and covers the whole damn field with it, okay?
I will say this though. I will say this though. I don't think either of you would have saw this coming.
What?
But during I think it was day 2 this happened. But during one of the MC parts, Takanashi Kiara and Iris recreated the Coldplay concert affair meme.
Yes, that's awesome.
And
Please tell me you
best part is it is available to view on the free spot on YouTube. So
now we had a good spot here, but why are we getting all this happiness?
Because yes, Jen, it is you. It has been you. It will always be you. It is you now, forever and ever. Amen. All hail you, Queen.
Just a moment.
Deal with it, Queen.
Now, all of this. Now we got to remind you, all of the stuff. Most of the stuff that you hear here on the morning show has made it into Jen's Discord one way or another.
Yeah,
and it all started with a simple question.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Yep.
Let's see.
And then just progress from there.
It progressed from there. Yes, Napoleon.
Yeah.
Seriously though, we gotta seriously though, like Napoleon, I'm just saying this. If you manage to get like a little clip of Kiara and Iris doing that, we gotta show it here.
You're on.
I may have to make something happen, but it's going to be a bit on that particular bit.
That's fine.
Oh, Napoleon.
I mean, you already have access to the VODs, right?
I've got access to the VODs, and I already ran my recording software to.
Oh, and
make sure that I've got those,
another thing. I didn't think we'd get to hear this, but Gigi Murin screaming out "Auto Fister" to the crowd, and getting the audience to chant along with it too.
Should I explain the context for Snowman so we understand what the heck that means?
Go ahead.
So, when they first introduced HoloLive English Justice, you met Scarlet Queen and Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame.
Yes.
You met Gigi Murin, who's a gremlin with giant fists for her weapon. And she just nicknames herself the Fister. I'm sorry to the radio people that are listening to this.
The Fista.
You have Cecilia Immergreen, who.
And why'd you give me that voice knowing I can copy it?
I wasn't even trying to sound like Gigi. I don't even think I can sound like Gigi.
Napoleon, continue, please.
All right, so then next we get the German-engineered automaton Cecilia Immergreen. And then finally the Italian Pink Panther Raura Panthera. But when you pick
Panthera. Oh my
Raura
god.
is adorable, by the way.
She is way too cute for her own good.
She's so cute and wholesome, and it's just, oh, you just want to hug
Why
her.
does that remind? Why does that remind me of somebody?
Hey, Raura is cuter than I will ever be.
Jen, when it comes to denying your cuteness, I just have one question. Why are you lying?
Oh, I
really
got
started with that.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh, stop lying.
We're really starting with that. Are we?
Downstairs
We're really
from there.
starting with that.
Oh golly, man.
I love it. But
coming up tomorrow, Snowman in the morning.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
I'm getting
I'm
the
That is smart. Now, I got to have a little fun here before we close up shop. There's a student here next to me who has a cup that can hold, 2 gallons of water.
Nice.
And a bag that's the size of 10 footballs and a backpack that's the size of me. And I'm 260 pounds. Here are the two best parts about this, and I'm picking at her like I'm picking at one of my kids. She's 1.5 feet shorter than me, and yet she's carrying all this stuff like a linebacker.
That's a lot of nuts.
You ain't seen nothing yet, and she's sitting over here cracking up laughing. Like I said, I'm picking at her like I pick at my wife and my children. She's walking around with this backpack on her, like I said, that's the size of me, with food in her hand, and she's just walking around going, "Oh, this is no problem. I can carry all this." I'm almost afraid to see her by mid-October with the size of books. Yeah, I know we're in the digital age, but go with me here. I'm old. With this,
hey,
you have 10 books this semester? What is your name, hon?
That's a lot of nuts.
Kelly. Kelly is going to be walking around with 10 books.
Holy!
I'm not talking about and I'm not talking about this size either. I'm talking about the size of Joe Montana's trophy case.
Yep.
No, change that. Change that. She's going to be walking around with books the size of Michael Jordan's trophy case.
Books the size of Gun Run's many debts that he owes after the closure of Ishojo.
Oh my
God.
There goes the notebooks, everybody.
No. She's going to be walking around with books the size of LeBron James's ego.
And why do we bring that up? Because yes, LeBron, it is you.
Oh my God.
There it is.
Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has been you. It will always be you. It is you now, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Now get out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
As I'm going to often be
You know
saying
what?
on Friday.
Napoleon, say it again. Say it again.
Get out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned.
Meanwhile,
All stars.
Time.
All start.
Offense. I'll take the false start. Dear bronsexuals, you.
There we are.
Dear Facebook for allowing bronsexuals on. You. Dear ESPN for allowing bronsexuals on and for shoving brawn down our throats and up our asses for the past 23 years. You, and you.
Now get out of our face, you thirsty
Now get out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
Oh my.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
Now I'm on campus when I look to my right and I see the nursing students walk by, the IU students walk by in their cream and crimson. I can't think of the name of it. We're getting out of here. My brain has quit. Game tonight. Fever and Storm. 7 o'clock is your tip time. 6:45 is your pregame. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger.
Do bigger.
And we hope y'all are true. And don't issue an apology like Napoleon did. We're here.
Hey, come on.
We'll see y'all on campus tomorrow. Question of the day for tomorrow. What was your first ever lunchbox? And what'd you put in it? And I can tell you, I can tell you, even the holder she has on her phone, that whatever the heck that is, weighs about 2.5 tons. And she's carrying it with no problem.
Oh my God. We out.
We out.